Hey boys, good morning. Regular Elich pouring in.
Oh my god.
Hey Dr. Rector,
Have you seen
thank you for
that
10 months.
shit? Holy shit.
This is like ideal for like starting time between like 4 and 5 p.m. Central European time. So we got two campaigns currently. We'll see if anything happened to Lost Defenders because the game got updated. I think it should be fine. And we have the 1000 Moors. 36 and scene. We played this yesterday for 2 streams, 2 parts. And I don't like the starting position. Other than that, feels like more edgier Dark Elves with some flavor on the main lord. We're gonna start today with Last Defenders, and we'll switch later to the 1000 Moors. I'm not even sure what we're gonna doing with 1000 Moors, but I guess we can just work towards short campaign victory since it's the first time. This is our Last Defenders campaign with Krogar, where we're not allowed to skill battle skills and use slants. Which also has a basic campaign goal of just controlling a certain amount of provinces, which you guys can affect. How many? Hey Booker, good morning. Booker always gets the best stuff here. Dark Elves inviting High Elves tomorrow. Okay, so turn 70 marks an age of discovery. It says the raging sea god Stromfels has gone missing, perhaps blown too far south by the arcane tempest that is consuming the world. With his absence, the great ocean is becalmed. The denizens of this world sense an opportunity. It is now no longer for the elves to dominate the seas alone. Other powers seek to ply the oceans, hunt for treasures, and expand their empires abroad. However, they must not mistake a calm sea for a safe one. There are still countless dangers lurking in the deeps. All major port owners have become known to each other with diplomacy, meaning provincial capital ports, which also marks the end of the early game. And we don't have any major ports. So what is going on here? We are military allies with the Cortel Barras, which we are considering to drop. We are awarded a bunch of factions, some vampires, some greenskins, Rax Martial Expedition, Hans Martial Expedition I mean, and some Skaven, trading with Hammery and the Cortel Barras. The dwarves are snowballing out of control. At least they have 21 Salams on turn 70, not 80, right? So it's still good. We're gonna try to get the diplomacy going with Karzakarak. Otherwise, we might end up warring the realms of men, which would be bad.
All here.
Fighting a massive alliance with no battle skills would definitely be something. Which means we can't really still ally to Cortel Barras. We are currently at 4 provinces, and what do we have right now? We need 13 provinces to finish the campaign, so still far ahead. We are sharing currently 3 provinces. War Cortel Barras does make sense, so you can get a good side with the dwarves. We we can also get the some big stuff here. We can get Temple Guards. We can get the Dread Saurian. Feral Dread Saurian. And we can get the Pterodactyls. This would mean one of the armies has to go back. What's the counter for Pirk victories with Krogar 6? Economy is very good. We could just get a new lord and sort it out there as well. We have no battle skills, which means only thing that we're gonna put in the army is gonna be disciplined. When you're playing strictly melee factions, you want to get those melee attack buffs. +2 melee attack, you know, it's not much. +4, which, you know, 4% more chance to hit. +6, now that's already good. If you get 4 of them, it's getting an additional battle skill. Makes all the difference, especially as the unit get tired. Knowledgeable one can, as King Priest, knowledgeable one is fine for the campaign map. You do have a massive technology tree. Selling some research is good. They don't really care about Khalida here, huh?
Make your offer, but beware my venom. There is no antidote.
We should declare hostilities here before, so we can actually go for it. Clan Wars is almost gone. Our main enemy is down to 1 settlement. We could just declare war on her, betray her directly, but the right thing to do this is premeditated.
Asap, you
Cancel all
have
the
my
treaties and
attention.
then attack her in 10 turns. So you don't damage her ability rating. What's 1000 most? It's the new Dark Elf faction. Check the VODs on Twitch. This will make her really hostile. She might declare war on us before the treaties expire. Basically, canceling treaties is the same as signing treaties, so you have to wait 10 turns so you don't damage your ability rating. Since it's tricky to have a stable diplomacy with Karazakarak when you're allied with a minor faction. Because the moment some of these minor factions lose military, they become, you know, considered a target of big powers. Nothing, you know, could be fine, but you know, we don't have to risk it. The Karazakara doesn't know about Karak Zone, so Karak Zone could be a thing we take later on.
Onward. Make your proposal, my long.
Anyways, we're basically just gonna consolidate this area, get all the extra regions. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go around to expand.
Do I confound you, reptile? Very well.
Yeah, at least we restored one of our trade agreements.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
If I continue fighting the Crooked Mutinous Gits, the dwarves will like us enough. But currently it's unpredictable. They have one nasty army here. That doesn't mean they will not fight us. Okay, right here. You can see our armies are quite weird. I mean, this is not really weird. You know, Kroxigors are tier 3 and this guy has Bastard Kroxigors, we have no battle skills. So the Kroxigors make sense. The Blessed units are no brain, but the Kroger's army has a lot of these kings and feral Stegans. Kroxigor does buff dinosaurs better than he buffs Saurus. Saurus are just economic thing for him. So the dinosaurs are fine, the skinks are here because they're cheap and they go well with the dinosaurs for cannon fodder. But there's also another reason, high casualties. So we get Pyrrhic victory points for bloody. Let me throw you guys a prediction here. Keep in mind we're predicting battles in this campaign. Unless Krogar is gold ranged, we are going to be doing near best to get Pyrrhic victories. So if we don't get a Pyrrhic victory, can we actually do? This is actually kind of a slaughter here, right? So since it's obviously going to be a victory, we are gonna make a prediction if it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. So it's 50-50 here. So we'll get Pyrrhic victory. Blue yes, red no. Vote. You can predict now. Lizardmen versus Greenskins. The two top dogs fighting. Hey, Gogis. Have solid stats on these guys. At this stage of the campaign, the skin cohorts only exist pretty much as a cannon fodder. The feral Segadons are solid, especially if you get more boss for them. Get two blessed Carnosaurs, it's very nice. Doesn't look like we have enough time to deploy properly here. We have extra attack and damage on Kroxigors. Is Farm still alive? Yeah. Oh, they actually fixed this. Interesting. You guys remember Ancient Segments with their ridiculous damage? Now we can actually see the real damage. That was just a bug display. Look at all those black orcs. Lancet Croxigors is fine. Where are my Carnosaurus? Go after the spider. Oh, they're attacking armor. This left side looks very ugly. Here comes the wall. And the skins are getting deleted like they're made out of paper. Oh, this is in trouble there. This stage, when we have access to higher stuff, most of these fellow Stegans are most likely going to be disbanded. Hey, Rick, bro. It's looking like a close victory right now. And the enemy is about to rout. Kings only serve one purpose here right now. Same with the garrison. Let's withdraw the Blessed Saurus Spears, they're actually pretty good. This one is a keeper. You'll also just get regular Temple Guards as well. But they're also cheaper in this army. Go forward again. Sure, the leader gets killed here, so get extra money. That loot is pretty good on the Lisbon. Should be a Pyrrhic here. This is there also primary army. Got a Pirk. It's Pirk victory number 7 for Krogar. We had bloody on 5th one. We'll try to get a diplomacy going with the dwarves, and we'll go back to sort the armies a bit. Really no rush. Ooh, look at that retreat. What the hell? We got the Blood Reveler, 7 Pirk victories. So 5 to trigger Bloody, 7 to take Blood Reveler. So it's looks like it's faster than expected. Down in field for Dynamite. Dynamite will be leading one of our armies. This should give us a lot of points with the dwarves. Very important. Looks like the auto resolve will kill a fellow Stegadon here. But do we care? I'm going to disband 3 of them at least. He didn't kill him. That's a shocker. Maybe that thing that they updated in the last big update that said that they likely to kill the damage wounded units. That's very surprising. 26 health. It's either really lucky or the thing they patched actually works. If Krogar is going home to recruit, we might consider giving the heroes to Dynamite for a moment. There is still no point keeping that many Stegadons anymore. Dynamite will take over for a few turns, while Krogar is gonna go back to the jungles to get the new units. This guy is 4 ranks away from getting good stuff. Get the Slippery first. This battle gave us another 5 diplomacy with wars, which might not hold. Rogal is going back home. These units don't make no sense to keep right now. But we should just get to the other side just in case. Hold on. There's nothing here, so should be fine then. It's over, that's 1,000 gold per turn. We have tier 5 in the jungle down here, we just have to get down there. We'll get proper stuff. Okay, so we got the Blade Shield lost, 57 defense now. He can still get his enchanted item. Damage is a no-brain. We have went with the Blessing of Itzel on Krogar, so he grants additional leadership during ambushes, leadership for dinosaurs, and 20% cheaper dinosaurs. With this one, there's a few other things. You can make dinosaurs cost very little. Very little. Krogar has a Last Defender, so he gives 10 leadership to the army, all the units, and 50% cheaper Saurus and Cold ones. Which naturally pushes you towards Saurus because they are cheap and effective, right? But his second trait grants additional 10 leadership for all dinosaurs and 20 armor. So, in other words, he is the one to use dinosaurs with the best buff. 20 armor is nothing, nothing to be discarded, it's actually a lot. And 25 leadership makes even all the feral dinosaurs just fight like there's no tomorrow. Reproductors getting 20 armor is also very good. So basically he gives the dinosaurs 25 leadership and 20 armor. While the Saurus just get 50% cheaper. There's a follower that lowers the cost of dinosaurs, and there's a technology that lowers the cost of dinosaurs, and then there is upkeep production here, upkeep production here, upkeep production here, and dinosaurs become spammable. Their high costs all of a sudden are not an obstacle. You still want to mix some infantry units though. The big bodies of dinosaurs can cause stagger if there are too many in the same area. It's like you never really want Dreadsaurians next to each other, for example. It's probably the biggest problem with Dreadsaurians because they're so massive. So 1 or 2 per army, that's it. Unless you expect to find a long line of 2 or 3 armies. They need the room to, you know, stomp. Pretty much what this means. Need the room to stomp. Economy is excellent, but war with Khalida is coming. But we brought this to ourselves because we are siding with a stronger faction. We are basically joining the Ortide. Without the battle skills, fighting the Ortide would be really difficult. Since you're playing a melee faction. This challenge here is no battle skills, no healing. Regarding heroes, we can get 2 Saurus Scar veterans and 1 King Priest. Who did we hire there? 1 discipline, so that's a 3rd one. Like that all the Dino Lizard heroes are potentially for the army. But since we have no battle skills, we have to go for disciplined. I wish one day they fix the quality of life regarding traits, and also add like a melee defense one, maybe like just +2 +3 melee defense for the army. So war with Tomb Kings is brewing, and we are trying our best to get diplomacy going with dwarves.
Onward!
We could join war against Grimgor, but then the Grimgor can switch on us. What about 20 Pompous stack? Well, you still have to get 20 of them. You think you can get 20 Pompous Heroes in the early game or mid game? That's nonsense for later. By the time you get 20 Pompous Heroes, you can reach critical mass twice over. Couple of Pompous help, but ever since we figured out that some of these bonuses don't apply until the next turn, I'm not going to go for it unless we confirm it again. Even just having 3 Pompous ones with battle skills is good. So the Fear and Terror is more reliable. Because if the unit gets terrified, it starts fleeing, meaning it's getting stomped. So it's good. But it's not reliable, just to get more attack and stomp them without trying to terrify them. I end up 230 plus turns, still not get 20 Pompous. Yeah, it's nonsense, like I said. The movable Blizzard stack, of course. It says +2 the leadership +2 melee attack all units in the army. That's a separate hero as well. And even if this hero had 3 effects that do this, would still work. The only thing they don't stack like the abilities that do the same thing. So for example, 2 Charybdis with their Abyssal Howl will not stack. But Abyssal Howl, which is the same thing as Fear, will stack with Fear. And we're actually going to load leadership on the undead because it's not Fear itself, but better. So the Galbara still stands.
All here are honored dwarfkin. Fine!
Seems like throwing money. Gifts are also minimal here. Well, I'm not sure this is the right stream to talk about things like this, Emily. Sends the wrong message, because we don't do stuff like this here. If we go build a Pompous, we're gonna look for Pompous heroes. Because even having 3 of them matters, but like I said, the local area effects they got changed in one of the updates. Out of the blue. We can't go north because we're gonna have trespass in dwarf territory. We could just attack Spite Peak as well. These guys can just go directly south.
Greetings, honorable ally. No reason for it.
So Grimgor has 7 settlements. This Baron wastes a little bad for really bad for our health. Trespassing and raiding the Spite Peak makes a lot of sense, but we can't little raid. We can just trespass. Can go through their territory. Clan Wars is still there, and they might not be going anywhere from that place. We already have plenty of enemies, so we don't need to go to war with Grimgor. Especially because I'm selling my second army to get other units. We are basically side-tracking to switch military, since we have reached the mid-game. I'm just gonna keep them on this left side here.
You took. Nostok.
It does look like the changes were retroactive. We're building up right now. This is the stage of the game we are in. Building up. Have 10 turns before we attack Khalida, and working on our diplomacy with wars. Economy is getting better. I'm not gonna betray her, we're gonna wait for the treaties to expire, then we're gonna attack her. Betraying her would just damage her ability rating. So we just set up a position where we just declare hostilities without need to betrayal. She knows that we are hostile. If she doesn't act first, we have the surprise. Because we cancel the treaties without going treachery. So we maintain the ability rating, and Khalida knows that we are about to go hostile. And if she doesn't act first, well, she's gonna be in for a rough time. Ooh, shit. This is one of the best ones. Top tier infantry. Random spawns, edit command, RS. So this is the 5th random spawn. Three battles to get 3 Blessed Temple Guards. We have ridiculous stats. This is slowly increasing, but they're only forgetting about what we are doing. Look at this.
You must die.
Dalbar is under siege, that's great. So we could send Dynamite to attack Resetra and in this place here. I guess we're gonna sidetrack a bit. We need to make this under control. Since we want to please the wars, we'll take Khalida's territories and Karak Zorn. Let's get some research here. I'll try to get some research here. Has the High King even met Khalida yet? No.
Corazon.
Let's go for another big one so we can remove the scrying pool. 3% enemy hero action success chance reduction. We get 3% for us here. I guess get for this one first. Actually, we can get this one, then start research this one and remove the scrying pool. Right now we're building stuff up.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Doesn't this doesn't feel like this place will last? Thank you, Clarice. So we have what? 20 turns to complete this one. Yoo-hoo. Guys, I had the craziest dream. I had a dream we were playing Wolfric. And the chat was like just all Kappa. It was a nightmare. Nice, Clan Morse is gone without confederating. Beautiful. We are striking at the heart of her territories in the back. This is a 26% research bonus for 3 turns. We're gonna be stacking it on this hero. This hero will be on the campaign for now. We need to harass Mutinous Gits.
All here are honored dwarfkin. Don't think so. No way!
If we make them join war here, they might ignore Blightwater.
Won't happen.
There's so much money they don't even care.
No. Greetings, honorable ally. Aye. All right.
It's either we side with wars or it's a massive war. That is not very good for us. If you're playing a kind fighting Norska, why would the Emperor declare war on me and not send the AI? Well, he didn't initiate diplomacy with them, and they might not care about the Norska. Let me get rid of these guys. Okay, we are friendly with wars now. Wasn't easy.
Ready? Welcome, friends of the Dowie. Nigh.
Nigh! He's getting there. Yeah, we confederate Henwen. When you do the quest battle with Krogar, you get vision with the Henwen. We'll take Rasetra and we'll rush Karakor. That's the plan. We are backdooring Khalida while she's on the front.
The goddess wills it.
Probably gonna lose Numas in the process, but at least we secure the this part of the map. We'll try to fortify Qatar. And this for money. We have pretty much recruitment sorted between 3 provinces, which is fine, because recruiting a completely new army for the Lisbon is very expensive. It should only need to be in 1 province. It's good to have options. We pretty much can recruit everything except the cavalry, which doesn't matter. We're gonna use cavalry, it's gonna be strictly Blessed Horde ones. This will upgrade the Geomantic Web, and we'll get even more money. There's a neighbor's dog just barking, sometimes for hours. He's stuck on balcony, and there are cats in the garden. Cats have all the freedom.
A snake will strike if angered. Do you
5
risk
turns.
that?
It looks like they're preparing another army here.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Look at the alliance forming here. They've even elevated wood elves. It's very close.
All here are honored dwarf. Agreed.
Well, it's basically a connection between the cities. It's supposed to be this important thing for the lizardmen when they're, uniting their lands. It increases the strength level of your commandments. So you can see the commandments have strength. So as you connect provincial capitals with the Geomantic Web building, they get buffed in strength. So instead of having the alignment of crafting plus 2 public order, 20 growth, and plus 4% income, it can go much higher. It's just stronger commandment. It's pretty boring. The Lizardmen do have very good commandments, though. They can easily recruit rank 9 units. Is essential. Well, since provincial capitals have a slot for the Geomantic web building, you should always build in tier 4. Tier 4 and tier 5 city, not before. This is economic building, so yes, I guess it's essential. You only need to build in the capital. This is the economic building, so you want to get it. Yeah, what Booker says, complete provinces is the way to go with Lizardman, otherwise Geomantic web doesn't work. Because it's about commandments.
John Haas.
There are 3 disciplined heroes here. You need to keep an eye on the west. I'll just probably fortify Ash River just to take this area first. Eventually we can also take down Karakzon, preferably with tier 5. Let's get interpreting the old one's meaning. And we can remove the scrying pool. If you queue technology and you don't have no longer access to it because you lost the building, the technology will still research, because you only need to queue it. Scrying pool is a horrible building, you just want to remove it. One day they might add some garrison to the scrying pool or the star chamber. Like the scrying pool, the star chamber is a good building. Usually you want to put it in every tier 4 and tier 5 city. You don't have anything to do with this here, guys. This is the thing I was saying with Albion. So you can see the Kingdom of Abyss here. There is a Gulf of Fear here, and there is a Serpent Coast. And then there is Unknown Seas and the Bitter Sea. So the Dragon Isles are separated from the coast of Southlands. Unlike Albion, has a sea that connects multiple continents. So this area is not connected to the east. And there is no reason for these guys to go here unless they've taken the whole area. So Malus and Clan Ashen are at least 3 warriors. Sometimes Clan Morris and Clan Ashen will confederate, but we managed to get rid of them before confederating. So yeah, Clan Morse is your main enemy. After that, get pretty chill campaign, especially if the dwarves win, as you can work with dwarves. There's always a bad RNG that can happen, of course. We don't have to upgrade this right now. This is actually very expensive to upgrade. Might get an event for that. We're gonna start a military and build up settlements to higher tier. The heart of Last Defenders is the Southlands jungle. What does this mean? You want every province that surrounds Southland jungle, including the southern Wold Edge Mountains. So you want Karakzorn. Because of the Golden Tower of the Gods. We could betray Khalida a few turns ahead, so we don't have to wait. Well, we'll lose the ability trading for a few turns. But we can only do this if we have trade with dwarves. Otherwise, we're still gonna drop in relationship from the gifts. When we give money to the dwarves, sure, a small gift, we get, in this case, 10 points, but they take few turns to kick in, and every turn it's one less point. So, rarely one gift will do it with a strong faction. Yeah, Karakzon is planned to capture. You broke their treaties with them. They're eyeballing with Orion's camp, so they're stuck here. The dwarves will never meet them, so we can just...
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
25 and it's going up to 61.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
What do you want? Greetings, honorable ally.
Bring me Neferata's head!
If I go here, they're just gonna go out their way to attack us. They do have to go to dwarf territories, though. We don't have extra garrison in Teotihuacan or Temple of Rare Red. But as regions like this, there is no harm having walls. The alternative is a couple of hundred extra income per turn. Because the beastmen and the rogue armies can spawn here and they can actually get invited to war, or we're gonna have to get somebody back. It's safer to have a garrison here. We do have walls everywhere here. We just don't have extra garrison in the capitals. They're still walled up. We're gonna have recruitment between Devil's Backbone, Southland Jungle and the Kingdom of Beast. That's why we're going back with Krogar to recruit. And we want to recruit high tier units. Look at this, Alignment of War, plus 2 ranks, 30% cheaper recruitment. And you can actually go around here, right? We also use the commandment. Krogar can pretty much recruit high tier units. We don't even have the technologies yet for the recruitments. These are the recruitment technologies. At least I'm gonna have easy access to veteran units. Before the war starts, I'm just gonna forfeit this. And we're gonna attack the Resetter first. Regarding his traits, he's a taskmaster. So we'll put points towards ambusher for 2 turns before we attack. Some of the bonus recruitment doesn't work on the global recruitment, but it always worked otherwise. So what is the last building in here? It makes sense for the hero slot. This is a 5% income. This is expensive, but it's better loot. We get capacity for the Dread Saurian. We can only afford 2 right now anyways. The Dinosaur Reserve is nice. It's lowers upkeep for his king, so... This place might get attacked before we build anything up, but we have to accept that since Kroger went home to recruit a new army. Hey, Toby. Greenwich is the called the Vato Fortress of Warrock. That's the capital of Knights of Caledor. It looks like he's coming down with a small army because we didn't build a garrison. It might be actually 2 of them, not just 1.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. Nope.
Nope.
Not by me. Never.
We can recruit rank 5 units. With the Rite of Ferocity, rank 7. This is also one of the big strengths of Lizardman, is the access to high tier unit recruitment. Big Daddy requires 4 turns to recruit. So we'll need like probably 6 turns to recruit this army. What do you think about Bloodwall Island, Dan? You mean the Albion? I don't like the starting location. It's they should have split the sea between Ultron and the Bretonnia on the north. It's a really bad starting location with the 3 continents. Well, it's definitely gonna take some time to recruit these 65 armor reproductive riders for Krogar. Like I said, split the Great Ocean in half here, or just make more space between continents, and put normal movement in Albion for fuck's sake. Make the walls on top settlement, and it's just looking okay. Like right now, feels like it's just half-assed. That part of the map is just bad. We're gonna have to forfeit Karakazgal. It's so expensive to defend it.
You are keeping me from my purpose. Speak quickly.
It still turns off. I had to take a few steps back so we sort the new army. I'll declare war next turn. It's gonna be minimal treachery. This, unfortunately, nothing we can do about. We're just gonna have to leave it like this. They're probably gonna take Numas while they take Resetter and Karakord, which is a good trade. And we switch to a pretty strong army on the Krogar. Oh, that was actually not even worth to build up, because there was an army in the week back. Not even gonna have time here, huh? So they've already taken this place. The alternative is to keep a mediocre army north just to hold it. Sometimes you just have to go back.
Bow before a queen, and I might consider mercy.
This is a small treachery since it's 2 turns. But we can wait 2 more turns. There's actually a medium treachery and a small treachery there. This should be recovered within 6 to 8 turns. It's just not convenient because we didn't get the diplomacy with dwarves. It's a little bit surprising it dropped to low and not medium. It's almost like they have meddled again with diplomacy values. This is usually just ninja patched always. Proxy guards are better destroying the gates. This guy is Vanguard down. It's actually a wrong unit, never mind. Two turns dropping you to low, it's unusual. It looks like it's been ninja patched. Get a little bit additional missile resistance here. Got to fight off a Hero Titan and a Tomb Prince. Debuffing their defense, the attack value.
Our soul.
This lowers their attack by 24. That's a hit chance. It's the best we can do here. A little bit short here. Yeah. These units are terrible against large units, so it's good. The Ancients take it on beats here, Titan 101. And we have other stuff here as well. Animal Loop Hero soon on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday. I haven't played anything off stream, like I said. I think the loot and occupy is solid here due to how the conversion will work here. You can always leave auto repairs. This is a tier 5 city, so if you second occupy, it can drop to tier. It'll drop to tier 3. Only the greens can have the luxury to not drop the city. The building conversion, you can just occupy and get tier 4, and if the building's converted right, you can dismantle for 60% value, which means more than 10k here. But depending between the factions is different conversion. I did some patching with this, but this is just guaranteed for the cost of public order and some damage. Okay, one got converted right, nice. We kept okay here. So this building will auto repair now. You can also pay for repair. Rarely these buildings are worth repairing. There's some downside to this. Some buildings have none. Like if you don't repair the core building, the garrison will replenish slower. But yeah, as long as it's not ruined, it will slowly repair. If you dismantle a damaged building, you only get 30% out instead of 60. Rank 15 for dynamite, nope. Solid. He doesn't have missile resistance skill. The good stuff is here. I have a solid gear on him. I need the scouting in the army permanently. I also consider start cycling heroes, as no battle skills discipline is important. Since this building is here, I think I'm gonna keep it. Gives us capacity for a Saurus Scar veteran. But cycling right now, it's just gonna burn so much money. Strategist doesn't work on heroes. Cunning Skin Chief. Skin Chief is cunning bite. He has poison bites himself. Most people doesn't even know what this does. And Tactician is just kinda like boring. We don't need leadership. There's a case where you want leadership, but we don't need leadership here. Okay, we're fighting Khalida now. Let's see how fast does this recover.
Welcome, friends of the Dawi. Sure.
Look at this dwarf alliance, man. Fucking out of control. At least looks like the vampires are doing okay. Turn 78, that's something. We need a spy around, so we see if they're having any military around. This one will just be stealing research here. We can't hold this against the Mutinous Gits. They might even have this in range. Hopefully Numas will be under siege for 3+ turns. Well, Mutinous Gits have enough to mess up Blightwater. We're rushing Karakurt here. Hopefully we can attack Grand Massive next turn. So still low. That's the first turn of recovery.
All here.
I will beat the secret.
I smell lizard spawn.
Oh, nice. Good night, Gobo.
This is forbidden. We are mobile in 2 turns. This can delay. There are 2 armies here, so the emergency garrison doesn't do much. We lose to their wall by default. The Lisbon garrisons are horde. The Lisbon cities are easier to defend because of the towers, but the Lisbon cities are rare. Like this is a Lisbon city, and this is a Lisbon city. So if you upgrade the towers to the rays of light, it's deadly. This is not a Lisbon city, so upgrading towers doesn't do much. The Greens can just win in melee by default against your garrisons. So connection here has to go through a Cetra. In the Cetra we need the Geomantic Web building. Went out of our way with Krogar to get a new army. We lost the momentum. The Empire and the Dwarves don't need better towers, they already have solid towers. The Lisbon towers are just OP.
But their units in the garrisons are quite weak. When you look at the garrisons of some factions like the Vampire Counts and the Lizard Crusader game, you are, you know, like hoping one day we might actually get, you know, technologies that buff garrison specifically or give us more garrison buffs. And some of these factions, they just can't do anything in battles anymore. Actually, the you get a 1 now in the garrisons, and you get faction-wide buffs and better technologies. And the some of the units are easily recruited. Greenskins can have a massive treasury by just fighting battles. Doesn't mean you can get extra armies on top of it unless you go massive negative. But on the base it does look pretty bad. One more battle for Codex Chosen. Well, for Lizardmen it's would be a simple fix, you know. Just give the Star Chamber and Scrying Pool Garrison. This could be 2 Temple Guards. The Scrying Pool could be like a dinosaur and a unit of infantry. They could also do something like upgrade military buildings, adding unit of garrison. So Iris building like Reproductive Hatchery could add 1 unit of Reproductives to the garrison. It's not rocket science. Would help the AI more than the player. For player it would just you know, make some battles actually more manageable without hiring emergency garrison. We are medium after 2 turns of recovery. This will be interesting. Ferric asks, do the Dark Elves feel better than the High Elves now? On the house. Comedian here, ladies and gentlemen. Although the masters are solid in combat, they are comparable to nobles.
and they almost have a similar campaign effect like the nobles. So they're both better on campaign than in army. We can do science here a bit. What tier did they get Karakor? Tier 4? Three turns of recovery, we are medium still. We'll have this guy still research. I lost trade agreements because I lost Dev Gorge. I will connect through the Channel Valley. We're gonna have to keep some money in treasure just in case. Tlako has attacked Hemria, so Tic-Tac-Toe is still in the picture here. Okay, we should do some fighting here. We could destroy some chariots, we can slow them down. But before we do this battle, just a short break. We already streamed nearly 2 hours. Stretch my legs, hoping for a long stream today. So I need a few more breaks. I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. I'll put a prediction for this one though before.
My god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Alright, big boys. Let's see what we got here. Wow. 10% people have predicted decisive or heroic victory here. I guess they want to win big. Because imagine if the game rolls heroic victory here, somebody's gonna get dirty rich here. Close Pyrrhic victory or defeat, it's 90%, yeah. I was expecting like 96, 97% on the red. Hesitation. I'm expecting 2 sets of siege towers here. Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. Gonna work with one set. There's no way to beat an X7 Tumgard in melee. But if we abandon the wall, they're just gonna enter the city with a lot of large stuff. So we're here mainly to try to destroy some chariots. Krogar Mundi. Guys, you know, I'm not a miracle worker. No matter some of you think, I'm not a miracle worker. Tumgard is actually amazing in siege towers. This guy is above average against large, so should not really put him in an infantry fight. But it does look like the large is gonna be awkward, so we're gonna help with Tumgard here. Or at least Nekara warriors. Heck, even Nekara warriors are really good on the wall. You have poison here at least. A bit. It's not friendly fire with poison. Please tell me we can destroy the artillery unit. The destroying the artillery unit would be a big deal. Looks like a bolt throwers in the tower. That helps. Could have maybe destroyed the left tower there. The spear riders have anti-large. Otherwise, unless they charge, very poor. Yeah, it does look like we could have destroyed the left tower here. Say what you want, but if you have 9,000 hours in the game, you probably need some SFO in your life. The only thing I need in my life after 9,000 hours is Christ. I mean, Sigmar. I'm gonna use poison from this unit. Lost the left tower. What about Jed Masterson? Guys, we haven't heard Jed all year. Can you believe that shit? I can't. It looks like that artillery unit is gonna go down. I don't even care about losing most of the health on these units. The Doom King just spanked their character. Their 72 defense is a lot. Sharply is coming on. How is it that those guys still haven't disintegrated?
A +7 leadership from Sombra. Come on, get rid of the artillery at least. Okay, we got rid of the artillery then. Looks like artillery and one archer right now. I'm sure we can get rid of those halberds there. Trying to kill a unit I don't think that we can kill here. Some leadership there. We got like 3 units. This battle should have been really how many units we can destroy, but I just clicked it before going to the break. We can't even beat the Hekara warriors with our infantry. We got artillery and 2 archers. Shame we didn't get one of the tomb guards. Trading Ash River for the settlements in the back, which are closer to our core settlement provinces. Tainted. They activated the commandment arm. This gives us more research. Well, they actually built a garrison here. Look at another prediction.
Can attack a wall, which is actually pretty good in Stone Kings. So we have to go to the center, but we have debuffs and buffs. This thing here that grants some missile resistance. Bare bones buffs though. This is like the third time we're attacking Karakorud. Debuff attack and grind him in melee. Send Bok Bok to tackle stuff on the wall. Orcas here is good because we're gonna be here longer. This is 50 seconds minus 24 melee attack. To use our units much more toughness. Nice throw for the King Chief before a dinosaur. Just kill the Skaldon Archer slowly.
say.
What a massive difference with Stegadon with experience and without experience. Forecasting the harmonic convergence just grants armor. Still only a single target. Person win the win is best for this army unless we are in big mosh pits. See what I'm talking about? With dinosaurs needing room to fight. Wow. So he was just stuck in the crowd.
For you, Doctor.
Decisive victory, predicted by 70% of the people. Nice chunk. A spot. And we unlocked 3 Blessed Temple Guards. Got you, Hyper. Look at this, 12,000 health infantry. Bok rank 17. We got this guy on rank 8. We're fighting currently our old ally, Khalida. We're planning to take Karak Zorn and we'll fight the Greenskins to work with dwarves. This is, I think, still like 4 turns of recovery. And this is should be enough for a trade agreement. Currently it's a reliability thing though. Look at this massive alliance. Yeah, I was a little bit drunk last night when I get back. Had some wine.
shitty buck buzz.
The card Brazilian lowers the upkeep on the Saurus. Let's get the growth buildings here. Was I think you call it rosé. I know, just some rosé wine. Very drinkable. This is unpleasant climate town. Okay, switch to the public order and the other stuff here. Waiting for the auto repairs here. Get 3 more old Saurus Car veterans. Saurus old blood is the lord.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
It does increase income here. Thank you, Steinberg. Money is okay-ish. We just have enough for 2 solid armies. We both have both lots of campaign skills, so should be more manageable. Build rating should recover within like 6 to 7 turns, I think. There you go. The slave centers, the best ones are 4 region provinces. Because they can feed the most slaves. It's all about the amount. Iveris might be the best one. I haven't tried building that one for the slavery. Did you get some sleep tonight? Yeah. Yeah, I had plenty of sleep. So it looks like this one is not gonna be built up. These guys are causing us trouble here. Not sure about that. We're gonna be fighting our current enemies here, which are the Cortlibaras and the Mutant Skids.
Ready? Welcome, friends of the Dowie. No way!
This is there.
Jazz. Toxnas Nueklan. Frissa.
Jaxlas Nueklan.
Kaikromazi.
Doesn't look like the dwarves are keeping a lot of stuff there. We could push our luck and go there immediately. Not even sure we're gonna keep that guy. 10% cheaper Saurus, Infantry and Temple Guards, so we can unlock some other techs here, like Temple Guard tech. This one is important. We're gonna be using Temple Guards. And now we can't really overspend, just turn this off. Six PM. Looks like it's time again for bad internet. The servers are really shitting the last 4 days. How you even kill 3 Black Orcs with this? Literally, these 3 Black Orcs just killed this. Put a prediction here. This time is victory or defeat. Place your predictions, boys. The Arachnarok Spider and 3 pigs. One in the Black Orcs. One fanatic, one regular. I'm fairly sure on the fiber that the download and upload are working differently. What are we gonna do about the Black Orcs? It's funny how not even 2 Saurus warriors can defeat that. It's not because they are, you know, fucking amazing. It's because of the melee bullshit. Gonna have to shoot the range here. We do have one bombardment here which can do a lot of damage. Totally crush one unit of Night Goblins. Let's see if these guys can actually just keep shooting here. This unit really needs to charge to do damage, otherwise it's just so really bad. Those pigs can engage our cold ones before they get out. Oh, they put an archer in the tower. Huh. It's crazy how much one unit of any archer means here. The Blizzard have no access to these units. Blizzardmen. At least they can poison the Black Orcs. Projectiles are pretty bad against Doom Diver. I feel like our Terrans will get killed by the towers. The goblin machines are very small. This tower shooting is bad. We'll switch when we drop the bombs down. The rocks. Well, the Doom Diver will focus something. Yeah, 2 towers now. Maybe we don't have to go there. Spider will break the door soon. Kill with a hit with half of those. This that's coming from the middle, it's actually quite potent. Spider just wins here against this stuff. Yeah, this is good here with Terror and the Rocks. Here comes the bad stuff. I think their war boss will just smack our guy here. We need to ignore this black box right now. Still too many black orcs here. We've pinned enough pigs here. Hopefully this lasts. There are all cards in the Chameleon Kings. This is against range. Our leader is gonna flee, we're gonna lose a lot of leadership there. Oh, we got him. All the pigs died range. Range and some melee. We'll let them in and the Chameleon King shot them. The cavalry weakened them a bit. Spider is gonna flee from the looks of it. And the towers did damage, yeah. The towers was initial stuff, because we focus on the pigs with the tower here. Then we switch to the Doom Diver. Uh, 76 people predicted victory, nice. 24% defeat. Let's just save Kratoma now. Stop their momentum here. Does look like there are multiple forces outside the Karak zone. Still medium 5 turns later.
What do you desire? Welcome.
Can trade with dwarves without a Misty Mountain.
Kosmaski. Tak, Jatok.
Besides Kislev, obviously, but I'm looking forward to the most Warhammer 3. Well, the overall changes, you know, the change between Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2 was massive in quality of life, so hoping for something surprising like that. And of course, the new Chaos. Our card campaign, we're currently doing 2 campaigns at the same time. So that one will continue later. See if this refresh works like this. Building a hero building to refresh heroes. They all get refreshed, be a viable thing. I'm gonna have to clear the mutinous gits really here. We don't want to start a war Karak zone and the mutinous gits are doing shit. We won't be able to get trade with the wars if we don't have the Misty Mountain.
My Lich advisors, be consent given.
I'm gonna want trade back.
One rug.
I don't know about a dwarf, so it's good.
Fall in.
Looks like Empire is doing a lot in Lastria.
Asap smiles on
So the main enemy right now is Kotal Baras and Kurkumir Mutinous Gits. We didn't have to fight Mutinous Gits, but we want to get Blightwater so we get trade connection. By the time we were not planning to attack Kalida until we saw the dwarves. Looking Temple Guard technology next. Gonna have to send Dynamite to fight Sly. Okay, got me another Sauruscar veteran with discipline. I have no battle skills, so we gotta get disciplined. Let's get us King Chief though. We'll see if this actually refreshes. Gonna have to ignore this spot for the moment. Looks like there's nothing here. Okay, we're back to high reliability rating. But we can establish trade here.
Welcome.
The wars like us a lot. Look at their 5 military allies, fucking hell. They just basically declare war on somebody and that somebody is gonna get slowly deleted. Itza, under plague. Looks like Clan Pestilence is wrong.
The Hornet one disagrees.
Might be able to dismantle Itza before they take it. There's probably not another force here, so we'll try. This is so much money here. Shame they're just on top of it. It's a got rolled by the Clan Pestilence event. We're only doing poorly for a while. Two strategies. They had two heroes that don't do anything with their trait. Gorok will be back. Rank 14. 4 battle skills. Maybe he picked a good one. We're not allowed to skill battle skills in this campaign, but if we get a lower battle skills, it's random. Probably skilled skinks. This might go here and might not have enough movement for Itza. This is a lot of money. They might just take the turn in the sit in the same turn. The Confederate both Tehenwen and Gorok. Okay, it's fine right now. Considering getting this, because these guys will probably move forward. Could be immediately on the next turn. This is like 10 turns, it's 6,000, it's a lot. But it helps a bit. Oh, they didn't attack the city immediately. At least we get a turn of income. We still lose a ridiculous amount of money. They did got overrun there, so nothing they could have done. The last cold one spawning yielded a rare strain, gifted with some notion of your venerable race plight in their tiny brains. These beasts are so eager to fight for you that they barely need taming, and their urgency means that friendly infantry must start to keep up. As a result, the recruitment costs for Cold One cavalry units have fallen, and army movement range has increased faction-wide. 15% campaign movement range faction-wide. 4 turns.
The expedition was created to destroy.
We need to reconnect the cities for trade. Okay, now do it now. Oh, hey there, boys. You're creating a new army? I don't think so. So we have built the Skink Hero building. Weapon Master, aggressive, fleet-footed, confident, perceptive, intelligent, aggressive.
The throng is mustered.
I don't think I want to meet Heart of the Jungle. Let's go back. Rank 9, get defense up. Rank 18 on Bok, get a Stegadon. We have here rank 34 on Sarmo. Need to retake Blight Water before dwarves consider attacking any of it. It's like what we're doing right now. We should not build up this up now because we can get attacked by the Tomb Kings from the west. It does look like they're gonna attack anyways. Don't you just allow it when you have causes attrition to enemy armies within your territory? Enemy, you can actually enter a fucking volcano in this game, like just enter into the lava, magma, whatever, underground. As long as you're raiding or encamped, you'll take no attrition. Well, there goes Itza, but at least we saved Borok.
Shame we didn't dismantle landing there. Clump Pestilence is getting strong. They're on the other side of the world, so they don't really matter. They're no doubt gonna be messing with Hans Marshall. Hans Marshall is doing great. $20 power for 10 turns for 1000 gold. That's good. Okay. The next random spawn is the solar engine. The spawn's been varied this game, but we didn't get the basic stuff. I feel like the warriors should be the most basic stuff. I'm not even sure how this goes. We'll just march into Karakazgo. The wars are about our target anyways. It's just inevitable.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Look at this trade agreement, whole shit. Man, that was so much work to get trade agreement with wars. The wars are the best option for our ally. We have resources. We just need a big trade partner, and that's the dwarves. Now we have to protect the trade line, and we get the money. High King speech. What are you guys trying to get a critical mass on a High King here?
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak, for they come. Ready, axes! Kazakan! Kazakan! Ah! Pay back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! Ah! Kazu! Kazu! Ah! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
Why is it so loud? Well, so you can hear the High King. Look at this. Gorok actually could be used very nice for the emergencies. 20 physical resistance when defending sieges for the whole army. Now that's an emergency lord. Doesn't move the garrison, no, but you have a wide selection of blessed spawnings usually, and regiments of renown.
It will work on those. Imagine when one of these armies try to attack a settlement and there is a Gorok inside with Protector of Itza, and you know, when they open the door, on the other side of the door there is the ridiculous cost Shredder of Lastria. I don't think they're gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a smart decision, you know, that they open the door. We need to take this. We can get the regiment down because we have a Kratoman and Dev Gorge. If you control our regions in the province, you can recruit the regiments renowned in any region of that province. Yeah, Shadow of Lastria is super expensive. It's actually even more expensive. Krogar currently has 23, 43, 48% upkeep, 58% upkeep reduction for the Shredder. And it still costs 666. We met Clan Ashen. Where did they come from? They might have taken a settlement nearby, huh? If you look at the Shredder here, it costs 851. And this lord has 33% upkeep reduction on it. Let's retake Karak Osgal. It's gonna be the same tier that we had the first time. And there's such a poor selection of followers for the Lisbon heroes. We need to protect our trade route with the dwarves. It's a lot of money. We can export even more than this.
Welcome, friends of the Dawi. Nigh.
I want to join war against Mutinous
All
Gitza.
here are honored dwarfkin. Very well.
Oh, that's fine. We're about to take the last settlement here, and they can go for Karakate Peaks. They just missed this to complete the province. And this area is getting threatened now. Weapon master aggressive, fleet-footed. Have to deal with 23 orc units here. Plus 3 leadership when attacking. Plus 3 when laying siege. Get a big dino? We already have a big dino. This one will get buffed at least, and this one can go against weaker units. Should be enough here. The VOB buffs do cause a lot of damage. The Dreadsoren is the ultimate one that they have. They're just crazy expensive. And the attack sweep, the sweeping attacks, the health, the overall stats. It just looks bad from the AI side. Put a prediction here. And the frenzy is great on Dreadsoren. The Feral Carnosaurus are not good, Kenemono. But they're good to consider now that the Dreadsoren is part of the same battle skill. But still. It's one of the biggest units in the game. It's pretty crazy to have regrowth. If you don't have regrowth, it will take a lot of damage. If the leadership holds, it can cause us crazy damage as well. But the growth is crazy. As you restore its vigor and you heal it. Wonder if they're ever gonna fix this this battle AI. This happens on a lot of battlefields. What they're doing here. But they basically just forfeited Doom Diver. Oh, no. I hate spiders! I wanted to just charge the boys there. He almost got caught by that spider, but it annoyed the unit. Those Black Oracles make Kroxigors, but not before we do some damage. Should get rid of the Biggins there. We need to push on the left side. Looks like that it's building up terror there. Don't use Toad Rage unless they're engaged in melee. That's a lot of damage. The difference between this Reproductile and the regular Reproductile, this one is anti-large bonus, while the other ones are overkill against infantry. They're equally deadly to infantry, but the other one is just better against infantry. This one can go against large. The fact this one has ability can delete a unit very fast. This is 50% damage for 8 seconds. It can be used quite often. Black Orcs are doing good. We need magic there, debuff their attack and shit. Yeah, that spider is slowly going down. But Saurian is still fine. There's a Feral Dread Saurian, not a regular. Get tired, it starts knocking stuff around instead of hitting it. That's why Regrowth is very powerful, that unit. Little Regrowth just refreshes the unit and just keeps stomping the rest of the fight. This is the biggest stomper. We didn't even need the core of Huoltal. This guy's got a little bit more toughness. 15,000 damage on a Feral Dread Saurian. Stomped through several units. With Regrowth, it's just so much better. The Dread Saurian actually has better stats. And poison as well. It's just superior. It's not a reliable poison like it's on melee hits, but it has the shooters on it. Poison has 10-second debuff. The shooters do poison consistently. So you get better stats with poison. And yes, the Dread Saurian will not rampage. We can actually compare the base stats here if you want to see. So there's a slight difference in health since the Dread Saurian has skinks with poison javelins. Armor, leadership, speed. It has 10 more leaderships. It is not feral. Attack and defense is the same. Damage is the same. So basically, it has no rampage and skinks with poison on it. This doesn't really do any damage. It's just for poison. So main difference is just the skinks are added with poison javelins, and there is no rampage. 10 more leadership is important too. In a proper army it will not matter, but if you just put in a new army, the 10 leadership might make the difference. Especially as it takes damage. If we have healing, it will not matter. The poison matters a lot because it's 20% damage debuff. Okay, we got Blightwater back. And I'll get Fort of Karak Asgol. The Minas Gits are doomed. I quite like the Colossus Hunters in this army. But it's so good for the emergencies. There is a regiment of renown, Dread Saurian, which just has an additional aura of fear, like the Charybdis. It's pretty boring, but instant recruit on a massive unit is nice. That should be doubled as well. Those penalties are not good enough. I think we'll keep this for the emergencies, and these are heroes slots. Next technology here, the sequence of armor crafting grants missile resistance to Saurus and Templar Guards, which is nice, and an additional 5 armor to Saurus. This helps with garrisons too. These three are kinda Templar Guard technologies, while this one also still buffs Saurus. This is the good Templar Guard stuff. Damage, armor, defense and attack. Templar Guards are they're just better Saurus. More versatile weapons. They have halberds. So you don't have to, you know, think between spears or clubs. You just get basically just a halberd. We still have the quest bell, which I keep forgetting about. We'll do it soon. So how strong is Clan Nation? Let's see. I think a defense alliance with dwarves before going to another major war would be ideal. So looks like they're doing very good there. There's still some enemies here. How hard would it be to get a defense alliance with Karak?
All here are honored.
I think it would be pretty tough, actually.
Never.
We need more points here. He might need to join the rest of his wars.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Our military is not weak, and they're just ahead with one army. You just have a lot of enemies. Half of these enemies are shared with the dwarves. We have to make peace with the Hans Marshall expedition, since they might join the Order. Or might just get killed. It's going out of control.
Give me a reason not to.
It's just very hard to please this guy because he hates Lizardmen. So pretty much
High Queen Khalida.
Khalida is our primary enemy right now. Our old ally. We are currently at 6 provinces. The objective of the campaign is 13 provinces. Karak Zone will be 1. We could take Ash River, Shifting Sands, Southern Badlands. If we go join the Order tile, we're gonna have to fight in the desert. But we can still go east. Is there any way for you to lose at this point? Not really. If the Realms of Man declare war and pull the dwarves, it would be a super struggle. I'm not even sure what would happen without the battle skills. I wouldn't say we have reached critical mass, but we are in a very strong position. If we had the Karak Zone and no Khalida was on the west side, that would be a critical mass. Which means like 2 very strong armies with a third one an option. But is there such a thing as a critical mass when you don't have battle skills and no healing as a Lizardman? So that's I'm not sure that exists. The Empire has +10 leadership and +10 melee defense when fighting against the Lizardmen. Without the battle skills, we would have to do some... We would need to get lucky with the right wars. That's why we only put in discipline heroes in the army so we can get attack. The nation could declare war at any moment, or he might just attack the dwarves.
Sujat Spotley, Chalky Beak.
It's fine. We have confederated Tehenuan and Gorok. Gorok is nice for emergencies if we intend to recruit units at the same time. The AI has put 4 battle skills into him, so he might have rolled a good one. Is Mazdamundi AFK? I think he got beaten up.
Captain of Scouts.
Yeah, he got destroyed by Marcus Woolhart. Marcus Woolhart just needs to reskill his technologies against anti-faction technologies and can't really lose. Failed to ambush them and then out besieging this place. Guess we can send Kroger now to deal with her.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. Onward.
We need to clear these guys before they get vision with us. So the plan right now is to destroy Corlibaras and take Karak-Zorn. Looks like Mutinous gets getting wrecked. We can do the quest battle here. The Hand of Gods. We have to fight High Elves. That's quite a bit of High Elves. The Battle of the Fallen Gates, huh? Let me give you a prediction here. We have 18 units as well. Still hoping some blessed units get open. I think we are actually making the attack here. Been a while since I've been done this battle. We have to attack them on a high ground while they're shooting us. How'd they hit these guys so many times already? I have the Carnosaurus in case they send large units.
Everybody here. Skinkaracha! Of the dragon. The cavalry first, actually. We have here silver helms. So one that is fast, I can easily disengage. It's very squishy these days. It's kind of like a mobile hell cannon that is just shittier. Still can destroy a lot of infantry units. There's a lot of high elves here.
Close victory, huh? 28% people. There's a lot of shit to go through here. One of the temple guys didn't get proper support against sword masters. There's a lot of things going on. You'd say the Electric Salamander can do quite a performance, but you just have to constantly adjust, readjust, and make sure he doesn't get pinned by nasty stuff. Anything can kill it these days. Heck, even aim to fellow bats can mess it up. The explosion damage that hits in the infantry just devastating. But it's so squishy these days. These guys need some serious experience. That was the second quest battle for Krogar. We got his enchanted item, Hand of Gods. Using more defense, attack, armor piercing weapon damage, ward save, more money from battles, and a bounce spell, which is basically the one from the Lord of Light, Shainsburn Gaze. Should do way more damage though. Yeah. This area looks like clear. The Skaven attack is imminent on that other side. We just have to clear Khalida and Karak Zorn, and then we can focus on some other stuff. Let's try to grow this faster. We need to keep this province because it's where the trade is going right now. Let's cycle some Skink Priests. This will lower upkeep on dinosaurs and give us more exotic animals for trade. This province will be good money once we take Karak Zorn. The exotic animals alone is good enough. But we want to take Karak Zone before they meet the Karzakarak. First, have to deal with Khalida. One army can go there. If I send Kroger down there, it should be fine. And the Clan Nation could attack at any moment right now. But there's still plenty of things to happening here. But it does look like an order tide is forming in the north.
To war!
Karzakarak, Border Princess, Telia, Reichland, and even Volgrovo. Keep this guy right now. We're looking for heroes. What a fucking waste of gold. But what can you do? No battle skill, no disciplined. One day we'll have a quality of life regarding trade cycling or trade choices. So it'll never be an army, it's just gonna be on the map. It looks like the server connection is getting also poor. Like the last 3 days at this hour. What Clan No. Are those the fuckers from Lastria? Are those guys next to Hexotl?
Machines and sorcery.
So you're telling me Mazdamundi hasn't even beaten a minor power that's passive. A calm boat in tempestuous waters. They will only aid their closest ally and only fight their most enduring nemesis. They're here, and you're wondering, how the hell did we meet these people? Well, we had a quest battle here. They're here, we are on the other side of the world, and minor power, a spineless passive minor power has declared war on us. Half of these traits don't even work. The other half works only half the time.
It is all here. Won't happen.
Won't happen. Disciplined beasts. I'll take that. No, X only the 2 lores. Both usable. If the enemy has infantry, use Flock of Doom. They don't, we use the pelt. Peep. Makes you wonder how many will they even engage here with. We still need a couple of Pyrrhic victories. We're building up, kinda. It's been lagging the last 3 days during the same times for some reason. Trade cycling. How much is this one right now? 6 turns. Let's see where the rest of their military is. They'll not just abandon this area.
This is forbidden! I forbid this! Two of them haven't clinched, huh? This is not ideal because they come to us and we have lightning strike. So there's no point to find them here. We don't have to fight them here. He just retreated into attrition. Now I regret not fighting there. They had more than enough movement to go back. And you never really know these things. Rise of Chaos. Let's get at least a proper anti-large infantry line, so we don't get outmaneuvered. These guys have missile resistance, 53 defense, and these guys have Guardian. And welcome, friends of the Dowie. Not likely.
death, Master. Lustria.
It's a massive trade with these guys, and this area is not fortified. Probably best to forfeit the Misty Mountain though. Need to just get rid of Khalida and go for Karak Zone and then do other stuff. Forgot to use the humble hero there. Lord could have had 2 more ranks in that game. Doesn't seem they have 4 armies. I'm not sure where the 4th one is.
Libaris shall rise again.
Must be moving around. They might be going around for Karak Asgal. We don't see them in Fog of War, but they see us. We need to get a hero in that position and see just in case. They have currently 52 leadership. 48. So it applied instantly. Why did we have a couple of instances where the Dread Incarnate had to wait 1 turn to apply? Hi, Sound. We're going after Khalida here. Immediately moving for Karakor, at least they're gonna take a turn of attrition. Bringing down Khalida and Karak Zone, we're going to be more than halfway through with the required provinces. We broke the alliance because we wanted to work with dwarves instead. Six provinces. 7. It looks like this could be 9 down here. This campaign is not even that far from achieving 13 provinces, but still it can be plenty. And right now we're just gonna be doing with Khalida and go take Karak Zorn. And then see what's happened with Clan Eshin, or just go fight the rest of the Tomb Kings. Because I feel like the Clan Eshin could attack us from the other side. Right now, we need what, 13 provinces to finish? 13. And it's like a solid short campaign. We're at 6. So we are halfway there. Karak Zorn will be 7, then 6 more. We'll save it here for the Last Defenders 4 Part 4. And yeah.
And I'm gonna go get some food, and we'll be back shortly. Hopefully the food is not gonna be delayed today. Gonna be evening, late night stream with Ricard. I'm not sure what's gonna be happening tomorrow though. We might just be playing Loop Hero most of the day. Still haven't got my fill of that game. But these are the two campaigns having progress right now. We have 1000 Maws and the Last Defenders. And once these two are done, we have Karazakarak Challenge campaign with no barracks next. After that will be a Sellout Empire campaign. I'll see you guys in about probably an hour. Hopefully not longer than an hour. I suggest you go check the patch review VOD, Strakon. I'll send you a link on Steam. See you boys in a bit.